Yes, well, the elections, the first election when Chavez came to power in 1998 was a clean election because it was organized by the Republic when the Republic existed. But after that elections, all elections were rigged. They were all fraudulent. Now the fraud became really systematic and impossible to fight when in 2004, Smartmatic took charge of the elections. Like they introduced the electronic machines for counting the votes, and from that point on, it was impossible really to oust Chavez from power, because no matter how many people voted against him, he always won the elections by a landslide. Apparently, yeah. Well, the first time they used the machines, the Smartmatic machines, was in 2004. And at that time, the tyranny had consolidated very much. Many people were very scared. And that's why the polls showed Chavez winning that referendum. It wasn't a referendum to decide whether he would have to leave power or not, so whether he was going to be ousted or not. So he was confident that he would win even in a clean way, but the polls were not trustworthy. Why? Because people in a tyranny like that doesn't tell the truth. If you ask a person on the street if they are going to vote for Chavez or not, they would not tell you the truth because they fear the repercussions, right? So with that confidence, he went to the referendum, and the opposition organized an exit poll that was very well organized. And so in the exit poll, Chavez was losing. And then at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, something began to happen, that the machines had to send information to the center, and then the center was forbidden to send information back. But since 2 p.m. more or less, the information went in both directions. Well, it was a huge fraud. There has to be afterward an audit, but the government refused to do the audit immediately. They did it 2 days later. They did some centers of voting to compare the physical votes with the machine results, and the results were disastrous for the government, so they stopped it. However, Jimmy Carter was an international observer, the only one, and he immediately acknowledged that Chavez had won before he did any audit. And then the opposition was pressing to do the audits, but finally the military just burned all the paper votes, and that's how he stayed in power.
Wow.
And then, yeah,